I tabled at Heroes Dutch Comic Con for the very first time this year, and it was incredible, with only one minor downside. Okay, it was kind of major. Here's how it went. We got a little head start on setting up on Thursday, and yet when we arrived through the main entrance on Friday, we were immediately lost because, you guys, Dutch Comic Con is huge. It's absolutely enormous. And I feel like we only saw maybe half of it. There was just so much going on. Where TwitchCon feels like coming home to me, DCC made me feel like I was a small town girl coming to the big city for the very first time. I felt so overwhelmed, but in a really good way. We were located in the dealer hall, and some people said that they had a little bit trouble finding me because the dealer hall itself was huge. That's probably also because I wasn't on the map because we were renting a space from my friend from SGI Creations. So people couldn't just refer to the map to find my booth. Nevertheless, I met some really lovely people and I saw the most amazing cosplays I've ever seen in my life. I want to thank everyone who came by my booth. You really made it a really special event for me, and I was so happy that I got to be there and meet all of you. I want to give a special shout out to the other artists that also table at Dutch Comic Con. For the first time ever, so many of you came by my booth to say hi, and I really wish I was able to return the favor because you really made me feel welcomed into the fold, and that was just really, really nice. The reason I couldn't return the favor though is that I was incredibly sick. I was already sick on Thursday, but we thought it was probably food poisoning, so I thought I'd be brave and just push through. But with each day that passed, I just got sicker and sicker. Don't worry, I liberally washed my hands, and I also had like the antibacterial gel and sprays and everything, so I could wash my hands between each customer. So nobody else was ever in danger, but holy shit, I was so sick. By Saturday, I was so sick, I spent a few hours just sitting behind the booth, trying to get my head to stop spinning. I was so nauseous that I couldn't eat or drink anything, and Doom was just being a total trooper and manning the booth while I was just trying to survive. We decided together that on Sunday I was too sick to go back to Dutch Comic Con. I got a ride from my brother-in-law because we were staying nearby, while Deem spent the whole Sunday manning the booth by himself and breaking down and then driving everything back home all alone. But it went really well thanks to the help of our neighbors. Thank you so much for that. If you didn't see me on Sunday, Deem told me everything about everything that happened, so it was almost like I was there. Nevertheless, we had an incredible time at Here's Dutch Comic Con, and we really hope that one day we can come back and get an Artist Alley booth so that you can all find me really, really well, and that I can finally visit all of my other artist friends. And lastly, I want to give a really massive thank you to Shannon from SGI Creations, who made it possible for me to be there. And who knows, maybe we'll see you at the next one or the one after that, or the one after that, or the one after that. Have a great day. Bye.